feeling revenge the only way out of here. I'm always stand, nigga, headed to love. And all these colorful bands got me living in color, yeah. They hear you talk about me, and they see you with me. They should tell you a maggot and he a right nigga. He let me see him front his move, and I fell backwards. Cause I can see the triple cross. But the cross is happen. Yeah, nigga, all in my pain, all in my only real. Cash mama real when they see my holy grail. Before me, a one of me. The
Holy Grail. We on the Holy Grail HTG podcast where anything goes. Yo, 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 it's your boy SB High Star on the HTG podcast where anything goes. Who we got in the building?
Your one and only, gorgeously red. Killer KJ. Hey, Killer.
It's your boy Cash Out Keys. You already know what it is.
Got the Silent Assassins in the building.
Who got in the bed?
Dirty Diana. Oh, y'all already know.
One on the beat, them.
Not your baby mama.
Not your baby mama.
Bob Marley in the building. We here on the HTG podcast where anything goes. Hey, look, we got some special guests.
Return special
guests. We got some people doing legendary things out here in the state, in the South.
Name big out
You
here.
feel me? We got a lot of time out here. You know what I'm saying? Getting the capital. Hey, y'all already know we chasing that bag, trying to get that money. You feel me?
Yeah.
So y'all already know, man. We got special guests in the building. Can y'all introduce yourself?
Hey, it's the one and only Million. Big TCM, the T3 represent. Along with myself with
Me, Shay, of course.
TCM Blizzard.
Gang in the building.
Got the gang in
Whole
the
gang
building.
in the building.
We got TCM Blizzy in the building. First time over here? Okay, yeah, you got to get right to it. Yeah, we're going to get right to it. You feel me?
Let's get it.
Hey, so y'all already know, man, we on the HTG podcast where anything goes. We got 5 rules on this podcast. First rule is to be yourself. Second rule is to have fun. And rule 3, 4, 5 is drink, drink, drink. So we're going to take a shot for the podcast right now.
Oh,
Shots
Lord.
up. Shots up. Shots
You already
up.
know it.
You gonna learn about orange today. No.
Then I'm going to take another shot because Blizzy here for the first time.
Woo! Big Leafy. That was ginger ale. That was not a shot.
On
You grabbed the soda too fast.
Don't call him out like that. Who took ginger ale? You? Oh, I thought he poured you ginger ale.
No.
I thought, oh, shit. Oh.
Alright.
Blast.
So you
Blast.
oh yeah, we got a couple of Cliff shot glasses up here, so we're gonna see who's faking today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see who faking today. But I usually we just go like straight into a bio, background, where you from, but like you've been here before.
Right.
So you feel me? What I want to get right into is the evolution. You feel me? Where you was at when you came all the way now. It's like been a year later. Just give me that whole growth and that evolution right there.
Where I was at when I came, I had just started back rapping. I was building a brand called Time Capital Money. And to this day, you know, our merchandise has probably been our best seller yet. And I've been doing shows, I've been opening up for some of the major artists that y'all know of today. And pretty much it's still grinding. I've been getting in the streets, but I'm always active.
Always active.
Activated.
Stay.
Got to.
Shay, what you been up to since last time I seen you?
Oh my God, the grind has been crazy.
Grind is real. I'm salute y'all on that. Y'all really have been grinding. I seen the growth. I seen the growth.
You said as soon as we walked in, like, y'all look totally different.
Yeah, y'all do.
She said she didn't recognize us. I'm like, what?
I'm like, I know who y'all are because
Right.
y'all been here, but I'm just saying, like, y'all look like new money. Because I had to look, I was like, you look different. He's like, it's the mess. And I'm saying, yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, I look at your pictures every day. Like, because you be on the Instagram. But yeah, that's compliment. I'm proud of y'all.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I can only imagine what we look like when we come at the next.
I know, right?
Invite y'all somewhere.
Look, I'm trying to say, because look, I'm going to remember the first first off, CC came in here and was like, I don't care about all that designer stuff, da. Nigga, that swag on Instagram is a whole new swag now.
I done piped up a little bit. I really didn't care about it at first, so they been like, man, you a rapper, you can't be looking regular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I put it on. But Shay was dressing me at first.
Boy, stop.
Shay ain't dressed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how the hashtag came about.
This man
You know,
crazy.
Listen, so how the hashtag came about was like, damn, like we could use this as a marketing tool, but prior to that, if I was looking nice, they'd be like, well, Shay had to dress you. You know what I'm saying? So repetitively at watching Shay put me together, I was able to do it on my own.
Got it now.
You know what I mean?
But the thing is, Shay was putting you on first.
I'm telling them that.
No, that ain't how you pitched it to the people though.
So that's how you came up with she ain't dressing me.
Shay ain't
Because
dressing me.
people always be like, oh,
Because
Shay was
everybody
putting
from
it
the
together.
city was like looking at me like, damn, you know, you usually wear regular clothes, you looking like a regular person, but you a rapper out here. Like, I just didn't care about the image part.
Yeah.
You know, so then when I would look nice or dress it, they'd be like, Shay had to dress you. You know what I mean? So then, when I go into it more and more and more, I start
Ready to
putting it
scream.
together myself. I let the world know Shay ain't dressing.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like that though. Yep, but you did. But
And
yeah,
then we made it a catchphrase.
Start selling more merch for this.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
okay.
made it a hashtag. And it came along with the Bears, which is the new merch.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
but
can't-
that need to go. That need to go on the shirt too, though.
Yeah,
working on it.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You definitely need to put that on the shirt.
Yeah, so it was like, how can we take the catchphrase, market it, and make some money off of it?
Yeah.
And now you got everybody in my city talking about Shay ain't dressing me. And at first she was skeptical about it.
Yeah, because I'm
And
like,
so I'm like, chill. This marketing, it'll grow you as a person.
Yeah.
Get your name out there, and look what you building from the ground up. Ain't too many young black women able to build a company from the ground up
Yeah.
and can really show what they doing.
no experience.
Yeah.
How
How you come up with that though? With
Well,
the tech bell?
Marketing. So I found, well, first of all, seeing what was trending, like with designer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when I seen that Polo had the bell, when I seen that Gucci had the bell, when I seen that all these various brands who doing what I'm doing had the bell, you don't reinvent the wheel. You take it and innovate that.
Right.
So I dumbed mine down a little bit, copied some of the elements that they had in there, and made it our own. And it was a big hit for us. That's how I came up with it.
And now you see bears everywhere.
Right.
It was dope. But I like it.
I think when we first came, we didn't even have no like merch or anything like that.
Yeah.
We just regular.
Can't bear
Now we got merch,
You
hats,
did.
slides,
When
socks.
y'all came to us, we didn't have no merch. Now we got merch. We got shine glasses.
We got the bear
Oh, I
slides.
know she played. I know that.
You want you some best slides, boy?
With that pink on, y'all got the pink slide.
We got
But-
pink. Yeah,
but-
we get it.
But see, Shaya how to tell y'all how well the business has been going. Like you rarely see entrepreneurs get their numbers and how they really producing. So I knew that was gonna make us stand out because everybody will show or say they doing well.
They're not showing
No,
facts.
no.
Car facts.
And when you really look at it, like when I was in jail, I used to watch Shark Tank a lot. So with me watching Shark Tank, you'll pitch your marketing, your sales pitch to them, and then they want to know the bread and butter. What are your sales? How long does it take you to sell it? How much money have you made and you want me to invest in it? So I came out of jail and I gave them that same formula. Except for I was showing them how TCM was producing and why I'm so valuable. So Shay, tell them how many units.
He killed me with that.
So Shay,
From 2018 to now,
to now, how many
so we've
units?
been in business almost 3 years. 3,270 units. That's door to door, no storefront, no online.
Yeah.
Just front line.
That's fine.
That's
And our
support.
biggest
Word.
year was this year, like 2020,
Yeah,
during a
big-
pandemic. We
Yeah,
probably sold
yeah.
over 1,500 units.
Boy, when that bear came out,
That's when we went crazy.
So
we
basically,
probably did 1,000 units from October to December with that barrel. Just with that
No,
barrel.
it was
No.
November.
Yeah,
We dropped
October.
it.
No,
dropped it.
September.
The bear came in November, right before Christmas.
No, November to December, we probably did 1,001.
So y'all just everywhere, front line, pushing.
Mainly like in our city and then the outskirt areas like the Greenwood, the Abbeville, the Hartwood. You know what I mean? Those areas.
They coming to y'all.
That shit did
Well,
come
when
hard.
they order, I see what they be. Y'all got a
They
little
be
meet up
looking
spot
us,
or
yeah.
something.
But
Yeah.
they'll look for us like, bro, you said you had this and that at this size. Where you at? Like, they will look for us for sure. They
So
will.
what about the, like, when y'all getting it back, like getting the product back? Do it take long, or y'all having a problem with the product?
Well, with COVID, we had a real crazy issue. Most of our merch comes from China, like t-shirts and stuff like that. So before it gets here, it has to sit on the port for 30 days.
Yeah.
But the port workers got sick. They contracted COVID, so our shit was sick. People's stuff was sitting for like a month and a half, 2 months. So normally they can make us merch in a week and a half. We waiting 3 and 4 weeks to get our merch.
But it was kind of working to our favor because when we get it, it fly.
Yeah.
When we get it, it'll go.
But our
Whether
turn
people
was so
got
crazy.
orders or
though.
not,
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
I remember one time we did like 200 units in like a week. 200 units. And the unit was what, $40?
They $40.
$40 a piece.
40.
Yeah.
And
People really buying it.
I seen people getting like 4 and 5 at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
They
seeing
come
the
get it for
circle
their
around
whole
the city,
family.
though, what it is, like, I've been seeing the
For their
circle.
whole family.
They so loyal and great to us. Like our jackets, just the plain without the customization, is $70.
Yeah.
If you want to customize, it's like $110.
Because as I was teaching Shade, I ain't selling a quality of product or the material. I'm selling quality of the person and the brand that's in the person who behind the brand. That's what I was selling. I wasn't selling how good my material was. I could go get 100 Gildan shirts and you could go get 100 shirts from Gucci or Louis Vuitton. Your shit gonna sit there and mine not. I'm selling the quality of the person that's behind the brand.
Did you disagree with that at the beginning?
I'm not gonna say I didn't disagree, but it took me some time to be like,
For her to
$40.
understand it. For her to understand.
For me to understand it, because we come from two different, completely different backgrounds, and I actually have experience in merchandise. I used to work for Bell Corporate as an assistant buyer, so I'm like, bruh, this is just a Gildan t-shirt. Like, my vendor was Polo, so I could see people marking shit up. Like, just from that experience, I'm like, you say it's a gold, roll me 200 of them, and let's
But it is
sell
kind
it.
of like what he said though, because it's like I rather sell if people fuck with who I am,
Right.
then they're gonna. And
Yeah.
then
They
y'all
gonna
can't
invest
sell,
in
y'all
you.
sell short anyway.
Because I was giving them my story. I was giving them how I done went as a teenager. I done laid down on a murder. You know what I mean? My home, in exchange, okay, instead of me going to trial, saying fuck my homies who done got into what they got into, I'm innocent, I'ma free myself, I went and laid down for 10 years. And then when I came back, I started selling it. That's what I was selling. I was selling the quality of a person. You know what I mean? Because ain't too many teenagers gonna lay down on no murder that they didn't do to keep their homeboy from getting a life sentence. But I did it.
Okay, so another.
Came,
Huh?
everything he got out, he did. He just took a bid for somebody else and got out. And guess what? Start on. He deserved it.
You deserve it. And then another thing is like we as a community, we always buying into other brands.
Right.
And then like, you know, during the pandemic or before the pandemic, like people start supporting their own, support black. But another thing is when you tangible, when you can actually touch that person,
Yeah.
you can meet that person. So like they see what you're giving in your interviews and all your songs, right? Then they actually meet you at a show. What's up, bro? Everything good, love. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop. Then, okay, well, boy got me saying whoop whoop 2 times. Shout out to my boy Lotto Cash and D Lane, baby. Hey, so you know, like it's tangible. You can touch a person. You know, so that's what I was getting to. And then like they got the story. They see the story, especially when from the hometown and the surrounding areas. They know you. You know, it's a thing. It's a thing to support your own people, but it's another thing to support people in your community.
Yeah.
And like right now, what I'm getting is a positive feedback from the people around you. You feel me? Everybody don't get that sometimes, but see, they don't know. Like I kind of know the story, but they don't know how long you've been on the grind, bro, or they don't know how long you've been doing this. So like when it comes it's like perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? And that timing be good. But you know about time anyway.
They don't know they don't know the hard work and the effort and the stress and like
Only
the
you
money.
know your story. You putting it out there,
Exactly.
but they actually can't feel the stress, the pain you went through. Only you know that.
And see, that's what I know. So when I teach, when me and Shay, like when you marketing, when you in the business of people doing what you're doing, the first question you'll ask yourself, what separates me from them? What separated me from them was I was selling my life, my story, while they were selling it, trying to sell the quality of the material. You get what I'm saying? So that was my sales pitch.
So SB, we going up on the prices.
Yeah, well, got to go. Hey, like I'm saying.
Look how this feels. Look how this feels. This made like this. And you going like that.
He literally will run up on
just
people
came
like you
from a
invested
bid.
in me, like
I just be the bid.
Right.
I'm trying to do the right thing. That's how you just sold
Right,
it.
so I could.
Like, this me.
So my reality would be, I can't ever say like, you gotta go to your city labs before you get support, because you come to my city and it's TCM.
Yeah. What city is that?
Anderson.
Okay.
I'm from
Anderson.
Anderson, South Carolina.
Okay.
I'm from the electric
The
city,
little A.
the baby A.
aka Los Anderson.
The baby A.
Yeah, that's why when I came out, I asked y'all, I'm like, how much do y'all really like follow the artists and the people that y'all interview? Like to really see their growth and like their shortcomings, and then like when you think about writing a story or reading a story, it start out had came about, and then the good part come in the middle, which be the drama, and then it go had paying out. So with that being my mentality, with me knowing this is how they be narrating things, I'm like, shit, I gotta kind of like use that same concept and that same formula for making my own. You can't reinvent the wheel. You gotta use what already worked.
You just gotta improve it. Add your sauce to it.
Yeah, add your sauce to it.
Back to what Red was saying about going up on the prices. So this is my theory, and everybody don't agree. But I was like, give something to get something. So I done gave over about 500 T-shirts out around this motherfucker.
No, but we're going through that right now.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no,
pay,
yeah.
somebody
I'm going
pay,
through that right
somebody,
now.
somebody paid it. You
But
got.
see now that the way TC broke it down, now I understand what he's saying, and I understand because I was where you at.
But see, I got to where he's at now, because then I was like, he making all this money off this merch. I'm up here whoopie whoop. Damn, I should have said
Two times.
let me go ahead and throw me a little something into it and invest my own and do what he do. And I'm like, okay, it makes sense. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
different when you do it on your.
But also for my people, right? Her first time investing into the brand, she ain't make a profit.
I didn't make a profit.
She just made her money back. You know, so I'm like, well, you know what worked for you and what don't. Me, I'm still selling the quality of the person. So now I've already prepped your clientele for you. You just gotta put your own twist on it to make them want to get the merch from you. They gonna get it off of what I already advertise and promote. You know what I mean? And she was like, you be getting shit away.
What a blunt.
Hey, listen. So she was like, you be getting shit away. So, all right, I've been studying entrepreneurs for 6 years. So I know how Puff Daddy started Sean John. He give away 50,000 shirts for free. Well, I took that same formula and put it on my level of life. If I can get 200 shirts and I know I'm normally doubling my money, I can afford to give 20 shirts away or 10 shirts away out of each batch. because I know to market, people gonna jump on what they see.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, shit, they can give them that. You know what I mean? Give them that at this point, but I got that from Puppy when he was like, he made 50,000 units of Sean John and then.
Yeah, because those shirts that you gave away, people gonna see them wearing them and they gonna wanna know where you get that from.
Right.
Where,
Or
and that's
who
really
is
how
that?
you get your word out or
Right.
your brand.
Right. Oh, I think Drake once said never like never rush the who is that moment. You know what I mean? You want them to be like that because it's kind of like, you know, your supersonic moment.
So was this real, like, did you have this plan, like,
Yeah, I
so
did.
many touchdowns,
I did.
day for day, like, you was just in there, like,
I did.
I gotta, like, what was,
I practiced it for like 6-7 years in prison.
Mm.
You gotta think about, like, I've told her this too. I'm on yards with 1,200 people. I make the 1,200. That's 1,199 people I gotta outthink. I'm in jail with the most manipulative people, the most finessing people, the most conniving people, the most witty people, the most dangerous people, and I have to survive that shit every day. And then I get out here and you thinking you outthinking me because I'm not saying nothing. But I've been practicing this shit for 6-7 years. I don't really just let you got there be great. Like, yeah, like,
Somebody order some food.
It's probably beans. It's probably wedgies. Is that wedgies?
Just do it that.
Cause he'll order some doggone wedgies.
You say you was hungry.
I don't know. But yeah, that's smart though. It really is smart.
and it's been taking her some
I
time.
don't, what the fuck is going on?
It's been taking her some time to actually get in the swing thing. I was giving her the game back when we first started giving her my vision, but for her to actually like make it
Adapt to it.
no, make it an application. You got two kind of people, bro. You got two kind of people. You got them people who knowledgeable, who know a lot of shit and can't apply it, which to me that doesn't have any value. The application has the value because you're gaining something from it. You accumulate all this knowledge, but you don't practice it.
that's how I feel about myself, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah, so she like that. She was like that. So I'm like, shit, you gonna have to, if you gonna be TCM, no, I'm being real. Like, if you gonna be TCM,
Can we
you
get some arms?
gotta practice what you preach.
Right.
So I'm giving you the game. Quit telling these people these goddamn dope ass ideas, and they don't see you executing what you telling them they should be doing.
Yeah, but
That's-
then on
that's
top
why-
of that too, you can't tell because they can act like they ain't digging it, but they gonna go create what you told
You
them.
want them to. We want to share our resources. That's the problem with black communities anyway. Because at the end of the day, what's meant for us is meant for us.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
right.
believe in.
You right.
So me telling you how I did something, I'm okay with that. Because somebody just told me how they did it. I just told you what Puffy told me.
Yeah.
I just utilized it on my level of life. I couldn't give away 50,000 shirts, but I can give away 5.
I like you.
I can give away 5. I can give away 10.
Yeah.
Because listen,
I already knew you was gonna be a
Listen.
good alley.
if my profit 100%, meaning double, I'll take a pay cut to get it out there first because I know how to create trends. How you create trends? People gonna jump on what they see everybody else on. So guess what? Instead of me making 100%, I make 50%. I still add it. I still gain. Now I got 2 games. What are the 2 games? I got these people who gonna market it and promote it for me free.
Wholeheartedly.
Then I done made half my money back and my money back. How the fuck that ain't a triple plus? I win 3 times. I win by making my money back. I went down first. I made my money back that I invested
You
in.
basically got it free because you made the money.
Listen, yeah. Then I got made a 50% profit of what I initially invested. Then I got the other 50% of people promoting it by just posting it.
Yeah.
And I'll reshare.
So for me, let me speak.
I was about to go in. You feel me?
Give her a lot of smoke. She out in the story. She got this. Look, y'all got her holding the blunt in the hookah over here just staring. She out in the story.
So I agree with you because at first I am the type of person I'm a knowledge like I can soak up so much knowledge, so much different things, but applying it sometimes can be difficult.
No, all the time.
No,
too.
not all the time.
Yeah.
It can difficult.
That's why I
at
made
times.
Holy Grail. Before
Bruh.
me, there wasn't a me. The Holy done came. This is exactly what I mean by that.
Yeah.
And I'm sharing my resources
Save
with
it,
her.
save it. We about to get to it. Save it.
Save it.
I'm about to listen. I know.
He piled up.
Yeah.
He
Look,
was-
Shay, go ahead. I got something for him in a minute.
We gonna listen what Shay got to say.
Jesus coming in.
My boy went so deep, boy. You about to make me even listen even deeper, bro. Because I wasn't even listening like that.
Yeah.
But now I'm about to go back and listen like
Yeah,
that.
that's why I'm telling you.
You feel
The
me?
Holy done came before me. It wasn't me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Shay had
I
something
lost
to
my
say.
train of
Shay,
thought.
I
Go
want
ahead, because I want to hear what you were saying.
Oh, because I was saying, like how I agree with you. I first was a person who just soaked up a lot of knowledge, but I wasn't applying it to my full advantage.
And that only make you smart.
That only makes you smart. You got it, part.
Yeah.
So then Million gives me the game. I see him doing it. It works for him. So I'm like, shit, I don't want to just sit in the background and just watch it work. Let me see it work for me. So I took my money, invested. I didn't lose, but I didn't gain. I was upset at first. Think about you taking,
that's part of the game, though.
yeah, it's part of the game, but you just like, damn, you thought, you know what I'm saying? When you look at something, you think it's going to be this, but then you just realize you got to revamp and try it again. So I did it again. I didn't stop there. I did it again, and it worked out for me.
Take a shot at that.
Yes.
Get an arm.
Shout out to the Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. TC Million. Oh, we got snow in the building.
There's snow,
Y'all quit
man.
playing.
There's snow in the cut, man. You feel me?
And then like,
Hey, look, so hey, bro, I want to get to you. Where you come in this equation, bro? This mathematical equation.
here.
What?
Hey, where he come in the equation at is, alright,
What's your name?
CC on Blizzy, TC on Snow, Snow Blizzy, whichever you want.
Snow
There's
Blizzy.
snow.
No, big snow.
Yeah.
Alright, so will Snow come in the equation and why he play a major role in the evolution of Million and TCM and my mentality is as teenagers, me and him was the first Bloods of Anderson.
Los Angeles.
Los
Yes.
Angeles.
Right.
Listen,
You got a song called.
Look at snow looking.
I gotta give it to you. I'm finna tell you how he became such prominent in my life.
Okay.
So we go down the road to DJJ. I'm his best friend. He teach me about the blood. I turn my whole neighborhood up. So when he come home, look, bro, look what I done got out for you. This is all yours. You know what I mean? But long story short, listen, I'm a teenager. Listen, I'm a teenager.
What age?
We what?
19.
No,
No,
nigga,
they
16, 15.
All right now.
Yeah, 16, 15.
No more.
We gotta put this down. We gotta get it right.
Hey, you go to DJJ at what age? 12? 13? Which one is it?
Hold on, so hold. You had the murder at that age?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got the murder at 17.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, I'm
Hey,
telling you what.
we getting a history lesson right now. We just gonna sit back and soak it in.
Please, listen to the
Listen, I'm telling you what built up to it. All that shit, all that gang shit, y'all. Let me clear this up first too. Which camera I need to look in? Listen, I do not gang bang. I'm no longer gang nothing. I'm telling you where my mentality comes from. You know, at an early age, and I'm just giving you the history. So we was the first two Bloods of Anderson. We go to DJJ. He put me in it. I turned my side of town to it. You know what I mean? Then you had the GDs, or the G's, or whatever you want to call them. But at that early age where he was down at BJJ and me being his best friend, it was like, and we used to bump heads about this, like he would give me the gang knowledge, but I had the manpower. So you know, in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I'm big, woo, 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 woo.
Two times.
Yeah, four times. But it was for him. It was for him. It was because of my love for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really, you know, I didn't know nothing about it. He did.
But I want to know, like,
I'm gonna tell you how I was able to manage to be who I am today. And
no, I want to know about Snow.
I'm gonna tell you why Snow played a major element into my life and why he here today. Because he taught me what it was like to be a leader at a fucking tender age of a teenager. He didn't prep me for it. Only thing he prepped me for was what's right and what's wrong of being who you are.
And he seen it in you at that age. I get what you
As a
saying.
teenager.
You feel me?
So I'm not gonna leave him. I'm not gonna leave him out of the equation without him.
Yeah.
Without him putting that
He
responsibility.
sanctioned you.
Yeah, without him putting that responsibility on me as a teenager, I wouldn't know how to manage this shit I'm going through now. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why he here today, and he got the right to say he TCM Blizzy or TCM Snow, because he put me in a situation where you couldn't prep me for it first. You just got to get in and do it, and we'll make corrections along the way. So how I got out of it, he go back to jail as us being teenagers and saying, hey, bro, what we got going on wasn't all the way 100 after all the years we done put in it. If it wasn't 100, it's 100 now. Look at all these people I got to be a part of it. And you telling me we need to switch over? No, I'm not doing it. They can, I'm not. I'm good on it. You know what I'm saying? Because then I grew up a little bit, and I started forming my own view of it. Like, ain't no way in fuck I'm gonna be claiming another nigga neighborhood I ain't never been to. That was one. Another one was, we don't know none of these people. I'm willing to die for something they created. No, I gotta be willing to die for something I created. And I know the history behind it. Because now, you telling me all these years, now we ain't right. Now we ain't right because you go to jail and another nigga tell you we ain't right. No, I can't do that no more. Not no times two. Guess what? I'm gonna start my own shit. You can't tell me about this shit right here.
You can
And
tell
tell
how
me,
he said this story.
listen.
Boy.
That's why I'm saying TCM is the new hub. I could never be a dog. I could never be a dog. You can never tell me my shit ain't right because guess what? I'm big. I started it. I'm building my own legacy. And guess what? These people really associated and attached to it. I could never be a dog. No matter who you introduce me to, I'm TCM. I'm not that. I'm not one of them. I'm not going, because I knew what another reason that made me like really focus on it. I knew if you from Greenville, and you got there get to sell you East Side, you from East Brick, all because of what you done heard about us, we gonna call you, say you false flagging, bro. You ain't allowed over here. Now we finna kick your ass. Just being real about it. So with me saying that, I put myself in those same shoes. They're not going to accept that. I don't give a fuck what they know, what I know about their history, Yeah, I got my own history. I don't need that. No disrespect to none of the games, but I'm saying,
That's just
Nah, he
growth.
talking-
yeah,
That's just
I
I got my own history that you can't fucking tell me wrong or right about.
Foundation gonna be right.
Yeah, so I'm good on that. I'm good on all that. You know what I mean? But that's how. But he taught me in that sense then, where you gotta put your big boy drawers on. You gotta goddamn be responsible. You gotta be dependable, and you gotta stand on what you represent and who you are as a person. And that's how I am today, because of him. And that's why he's here today.
Shout out to Snow.
Snow.
The Snow.
Big
Snow.
Big Snow.
Big
When he
Snow.
say he big Snow, he
Big
big
Snow.
Snow.
Big
I'm a
Snow.
listen. I'm a product of his creation.
His teacher.
So I
Yeah.
have a question. What's the age difference between y'all? Because you look up to him, like the way you talk about it was like that was the man. It's like you looked up to
He
him.
was.
What's the age difference?
Wait, well, I'm a year older than you two. Yeah, I'm a year older than you.
You're older than him.
Yeah.
So it ain't the age.
It ain't the age. It's the
Nah.
knowledge. Okay.
Right. And I knew who he was, who I was to him. He was that to me.
So basically, like you said, he was the knowledge and you was the application.
Yeah, I was the application, and that's my strong point in life right now.
I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
that's exactly
That's what it is.
That's just like
It
Shay.
work like that.
Listen.
It work like that.
So now I'm gonna tell you how it
You
is
take
currently.
another application
Yeah,
to
listen.
build the application.
Listen, I can take the knowledge and apply it. That's my superpower. Y'all got all this game, but I can really make real results from what you know. You teach me what you know, I'll fucking capitalize off of it. I'll apply what you teach me. I'm that, I am him. I am him.
See, the first we see him, my man got damn. Now this one, damn.
So
Whoop,
another
whoop,
thing,
two
when
times.
somebody teaching you something, like it just depends on who you teaching that stuff to, how they apply it. So everybody that applies it is not going to apply it the way you do, and it might not work for them.
No,
So how do
listen.
you?
So Shay is my biggest project.
Oh, Shay, I'm tired of you picking on Shay though.
No, I'm hard on Shay because we building a legacy.
Okay.
We creating a whole new culture. You know how big that is? That's the Tukis. That's the what's all these other legendary names? The Tukis, the
Malcolm X, the Fred Hampton.
yeah, like she created a culture based off first I was the foundation. My name, my sacrifices, my devotion, like that's the foundation. So she created a culture alongside me. So she had to model, she had to be a reflection of me at all times. I can't have her preaching that shit and we don't see nothing about you, saying that you are who you say you are, what you know. Cause that's what attracted her to me. I practice what I preach if I give you the game. But I got the game from other people.
And you apply it.
And our application, exactly. I applied it. And I got all this out of it.
So has there been anyone that, like with how you speak, how you talk, like is there anybody that you have tried to put on game and it just don't work for them and do you just give up on them or do you still try to
Yeah, I definitely.
motivate?
No, I definitely move on.
You move on?
No.
They ain't taking it in.
Yeah,
they
like-
applying it right, so
There was more people
it's like
before
one
me.
time and done.
Yeah.
I'm not the first person that worked with TCM, so
You would think that though.
Yeah.
but it's
Nah.
not the truth.
Yeah.
No, I move on and then it becomes I speak, I laugh, I keep it with you and I go on. You know, I respect that it ain't for everybody. But those who take it and be receptive to it, like I'm gonna give you part of my part of what I got going on. I'll let you create your resume. So what I teach Shay, people deal with you based off, you know, what you got to show them.
Right, your proof of concept.
Proof of concept. So why proof of concept is so imperative is that nobody don't want to hear what you can get done. Show me what you doing.
That's more like your words need to line up with your actions.
Exactly.
You can talk all day, but if ain't nobody seeing it, you just talk to them.
Right.
So
You just talk to them.
Or if you have no results to prove.
you
yeah.
gotta have
It's all
results.
based on your results.
You gotta have results. So I show my numbers. I show how long it took me to do it. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing you can say about me. I know you don't show nothing, but say you had a fucking successful venture. I'm showing you I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. You can invest in me. I can make you some money. Whole bunch of it. I'm showing you. I'm showing you my numbers. I ain't just telling you like, well, I just sold 10 shirts. We sold out.
I had 10 minutes.
I had 10 units. All right, let me see your P&Ls. For those who don't know what P&Ls are, profit and loss statement. Let me see your income statement. Let me see your document. You give me this, let me see it.
Everybody want to know in black and white anyway when it comes to shit.
Yeah, I wanna know. Like I don't wanna hear about your superhero powers and strengths and shit. You know what I mean? I don't care that. That's the scrap the information. Show me how you produce it. Listen. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something else I taught. I learned while I was in jail. I'm really good with this. I used to look at sports. I don't give a fuck about no sports. But when you be able to like distinguish how good a player is, you do it off his stats, right? You don't do it because you like this nigga. You do it off production. You do it off what he produces. This nigga had a triple-double, triple whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, all these whoop-de-whoops.
2 times, 3 times.
So when I get to hearing these other people saying how they producing, oh, you got that pulling a veil over my eyes. When I was able to distinguish how Michael Jordan and Kobe and LeBron are the top players based off their production statistics. This nigga had a 84 night. You know what I mean? Like Jordan, I did this 6 rings back to back. Soon as you giving me statistics, you giving me you giving me data. You know what I'm saying? So application. I gotta show my fucking proof of concept. I gotta give you data. I gotta give you numbers to show just how fucking valuable I am. I'm that valuable as you see them football players and them basketball players. That's the only thing I got out of sports. I ain't getting no enjoyment out of it. It wasn't entertaining to me. What caught my attention is why everybody love this man. Why is he the top lottery pick? Why? His production, bro. His numbers. Not because I like this nigga or he cool. It's what he producing. He can hit 100 threes. Curry. Who the best three-point shooter ever played basketball? Curry. How do you know this? Production. What is his production? His data, his numbers, his statistics. Nothing other than that. We don't hear shit about the bench warmers. We don't hear nothing about the people who know the game, but ain't producing the game. So I knew I didn't want to be that person.
So tell me this. I like when y'all get deeper. we don't hit the whole. Alright, so tell me. Yeah. So
that was about to bring me to something I want to ask, but go ahead.
Now go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was about to toss it to you anyway.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and do it then.
Oh, well, you know, it's your boy SB. I started on the HTG podcast with anything goes HTG podcast network. You know, you did shit when they say you did. Henny Girl Top, Killer KJ SB Mystery Box type shit. I know Gorgeous Red said she had something she wanted to say. Go ahead, let me see what you got.
That just brought it back to what I was going to ask you. Now, you say how people be, you know how they'll ask you, like, who can you compare yourself to, what athlete, what artist, or whatever, like that. I want to ask you, what do you compare yourself to? But it's not going to be an athlete.
What do I compare?
No, I'm about to ask you. Compare yourself to an animal or a mammal that you think that you are.
A lion. King of the jungle.
Yeah.
Listen. The lion, why?
You a Leo?
Yeah, and not only that, I'm not the biggest, I'm not the smallest, but I can lead you into victory. I'm gonna protect my pride, which is the women. When you ask me, oh, are you single and you bold enough to say this? Listen, bro, I utilize women because women, as long as you're not trying to trick them, women are more loyal, women are more devoted, and hold on, and guess what? They can get shit done for you. Your dog gonna feel, that's why Shay said right here. You know what I mean?
I keep them loyal ones
Listen.
around.
When you think about a lion, it's one male lion and the rest are females. You know why? Guess what? They gonna go out, get the food, and bring that shit home, and that nigga think he finna fuck y'all, I'm finna kill his ass. That's always. That's it. I'm just giving it to y'all. So that answers your question.
Well, thank you. I'll take a shot to that. He's a mammal. Y'all.
And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we are mammals.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
we need to see it more.
This is not a scientific.
But what was your question?
I was about to say, bro, like, it's a lot going on out here. Different, like, we got artists everywhere. So what sets you apart from everybody that's in, like, we're gonna just do locally and statewide, you feel me? Because we got a lot of shit going on, a lot of people doing things. So what separates you from everybody else? You know what I'm saying? You all right over there?
Keys. Are you okay? I know how to do the hum.
The shot put you down?
Slow down.
What separate me apart from other artists, I feel like is I don't feel like I'm already on. I feel like I still gotta go and get it out the trenches. I still feel like I got everything to prove. I feel like I got everything to prove. I feel like I gotta go out, make an impression on the people who don't know me. Like I'm sitting in a room right now with 4 people who didn't know me. What I gotta do? I gotta get out here in the trenches. When I say I'm activated, this is why I'm activated. It's still people I ain't won over yet who don't know me as who I am, and I am who I say I am, and who they say I am. And then when they get to say I'm anything that's contrary to who I'm telling you I am, then you can come follow me and see what I got going on. To see if, if it's coming from a bad place or it's coming from an honest place. It could be either or.
I think I see you though. I don't know if I see
But you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to like me walking on water though. And I say that humbly.
Hey, what you talking about?
Shay.
What we got going on in this motherfucker tonight?
Dirty Diana.
I had to go the like.
You gotta
Holy Grail, I guess.
He got BM quiet back there. BM be done asked the question by now.
And see, when you-
Like you saying though, I done seen them out plenty of times.
But see, if you don't know my
I
mentality.
ain't paid attention though.
But
Yeah.
the thing is,
You see
our
what
goal
I'm
is,
saying?
and he said this all the time, I wasn't like trying to be the best rapper. Like
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
trying
to
to
be
be
seen
the.
first.
Yeah, so guess what? So then when I think about marketing, and then I hear you got all these rappers, and then you got all these other people who pitching in like who the best of South Carolina. No, bro, who the fuck is the most done of South Carolina?
Bam.
You know what I mean?
what
Because
it
now
is.
you focus.
Bam.
You trying to make me focus on the information.
Now you gotta go on the fast, like you said.
Yeah, like
Don't
who?
crowd chase.
Yeah, so it
Do
go
all
back.
what's
Look,
going.
so it go back to statistics and data and
Facts.
these times. I
Facts.
don't want to hear how good you is, because if your good was as good as they say you are with
Yeah.
social
We'll be at the
media,
same time.
yeah,
You
no,
been ahead
no,
of me.
you would have been a lottery pick. That's what you would have been. You would have been the Roddy Riches and shit like that if your good was as good as you think and everybody saying you
So
are.
people be saying themselves like this.
You know that. You ain't just hear what you say about the artists that come
I
on
mean,
there?
I know how artists be acting, because I be trying to remember. I just
They
don't
be
be
on
like
some
that.
motherfucking,
Yeah.
I'm the best rapper type shit. Nigga, how many units you done sold? How many clubs you done packed out? How much money you done made these promoters? You talking about you the best anything.
See, you just open something up for me.
You need to sit down somewhere. You ain't ready, little buddy. You can't bring 50 people out.
Don't
Fuck
get
you
them
talking about
started.
you the best of nothing, of anything. You need to pipe down, little bro, little buddy. You ain't ready yet.
Alright, so tell me this new music you got coming. You know what I'm saying? What's up with this new music? What's the inspiration for you? What you trying to put it out for all this good shit? You say you got some new shit coming. You did.
Hey, I got worse behavior. I'm on my worst behavior. And you know, like,
We can tell.
I'm turned.
He's speaking his truth, though.
Yeah,
He's speaking
I
his
ain't
truth.
turning down. I'm
living
glad.
up
I'm
all
glad
that
that y'all can still love me turn, because I ain't finna turn down. And if it offend people, it offend me. Yeah, if I come in the room and I make you uncomfortable, well, that is a personal issue. That has nothing
to do with
me. That has nothing to do with me.
Facts.
But what I'm saying, I'ma show up how God told me to show up. So I got worst behavior coming up. And, you know, the whole thing of worst behavior is, you know, like during my duration of building TCN, you know, all the other people looking at me and feeling like I'm their competition. Even during times I saluted them, gave them their flowers, etc., you still can find a way to flip it to as I'm a competitor.
That's when you know you're a threat.
I know it.
I know I'm a threat.
I know I'm a
You
threat.
feel me? That's when you know you're a threat.
So what worst behavior came out is just really a builder of this one particular brand and company that made it be known that they felt some type of way. After I done gave them their flowers and saluted them because I knew I was gonna come. I never looked at them as competition, and when I reach out, before I was an artist, I reach out to work with them.
They showed their hand.
No, they felt like I was clout chasing. But then in my mind, like, it goes back to, like, bro, who could feel you responsible for? Who you done got to the next level? Whose situation you done made better? So how can you be anybody's clout? You ain't hearing me though.
Yeah.
Listen. Who the fuck you done got to the next level? Who career you done do? So how is you anybody clout and we still on the same level of life?
So you already knew I'm bigger than that.
No, I never looked at them as that. I looked at it as
I know how you looked at it.
I
After they
looked
showed
at it
their hand,
as
you was
yeah.
like,
I looked at it as you in order to develop strong resources, like I was telling you before we got started, you need to deal with somebody who really got something going on. But when I reach out and I had nothing to give or nothing to show, but these artists that I'm trying to get features for, they felt like, nigga, you clout chasing.
So he may not know that in the beginning, before you start rapping,
Yeah,
you were a manager.
I was managing artists, but then, you know, life took us in separate directions. Life took us in separate
so they
directions.
thought you was just rapping just to do something.
Yeah, so guess what? I made a song, and I was just pretty much saying, you know, I was reaching out to other local people, and they felt like I needed them. And I tell my team, we still gonna get it. I knew I was coming. You gotta think about it, bro. I done had 8.5 years to sit and think. I'm gonna go.
That's what's wrong now. Can't nobody come together and do that.
Because
Everybody think it's
worried
a
about
clout
who-
chase or
Everybody
yeah.
worried about.
But hold on. Whoa.
So we still on the new music.
Yeah, we
still
still
on
on the new music. So I'm telling you how worst behavior came up. It was like a build up. It was like a build up of me just taking us indirect. I'm gonna tell you about artists, and I made a mistake of myself with this. I'm along with it, but I'm being so real right now.
No,
Hey,
yeah.
bro, it's anything goes. It's HTG podcast,
bro.
anything goes.
I made this same mistake by being indirect. I said something about artists that was offended by what I said after reaching out to various artists or managers, and they took it as I was talking about them too. So then I've been like, guess what? I can't follow their wave. I can't be indirect because there's so many people doing what I'm doing and other people doing. I need to put an address on it. So that's what the fuck I started doing. Nigga, I'm talking to you. Yeah, they rap, but I'm talking to this particular rapper.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to Scully, I'm talking to YA, I'm talking to Prince Kill, I'm talking to them niggas. I ain't talking to no other rappers.
Dropping names.
Damn right.
Listen.
Okay.
Hold on.
Bliss, what Bliss?
I didn't know that, bro.
Listen,
That's
So
why
now,
I'm busy right
okay,
Now
I
you
can do my
understand
history.
it.
I'm
You
telling you.
Now I can do
understand.
my history though.
yeah, so
Now I can do my history.
so I fucked up by making a song and saying subliminal shit, and Lil Buddy, Scully took it as if it was him too. But it was for all y'all that I was reaching out to trying to get featured with my artists. And then we hear the little slick shit y'all saying in your song, I don't want to do no features with these local niggas like you ain't local.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you ain't local.
City.
Like what the fuck?
Same city.
Well, hold up, bro, hold up.
But I got something. Hey, look, you want me to tell you what? I got something off camera
Do
for
we need
you.
a arm or something?
I don't need no
Yeah.
off camera cause I can stand on what I say.
No. It ain't anybody. So it's business. I like to talk business off
Hey,
camera.
let him
I talk
his
business
shit.
off camera.
Hey, I'm telling you one thing.
Hold
This
on, man.
anything
You got the
goes.
exclusive here.
Yeah.
You said bro, I got some shit.
Go get your Grey Goose.
Let him say what
I
he
ain't
got
know
to
this.
say. Yeah.
So I always ask
You know, we
myself,
from Greenville. We ain't from Allison, so
Yeah.
we don't be knowing really just.
them niggas
what
ain't for
be-
Allison.
Oh,
I'm telling you, they ain't for Allison. Trust me.
okay.
They from Pendleton. It's the outskirts, like
Okay,
15,
okay,
20
okay.
minutes. So where I fucked up at is when I started back rapping. I made a song, and they felt like I was slick this.
But it
You
was
know-
for everybody. It wasn't
It was for
personal.
everybody I reached out to trying to
Yeah.
get my artist features.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't want to work.
Yeah.
You feel like I'm chasing clout, nigga. And then now I say I'm the clout, I'm at the light skin.
Yeah.
You know
Why
what I
is
mean?
that the thing?
I don't
Light
know.
skin.
Like,
You
but-
acting light
so
skin.
so what I learned was I wasn't if I'm talking about a specific or a particular situation, I'm man enough to put an address on it.
Yeah.
Because so much subliminal shit going on,
Yeah.
and it can offend people that you ain't trying to offend because they doing what you saying what I'm doing. So I was like, guess what? I learned a lesson. You know what I mean? And then when I caught the motherfucking subliminal shit, these niggas on posters with rappers thinking they popping, I took that shit and I was like, enough is enough. And I got them let them know what it really was.
They said that's on this new track,
And that's on worst behavior.
Worst Behavior.
I'm on my worst behavior now, and why I said that was because I ain't gonna let it be okay to say, oh, they ain't say my name. But they saying everything in reference to what you got going on, motherfucker, what you want them to do.
Yeah.
Draw it out for you too.
Hey,
What you want them to do?
Look,
It really,
they pulling up next week. They gonna,
really
you know what I'm
don't-
saying? We get
Yeah,
the half.
you know
You know
what
what
you
I'm
want
saying?
me to do.
people
Hey, we get both halves right here, you
in
dig?
your head, though,
The
but
three.
really, when you know something about it that you know what you're talking about.
Bro, you
Yeah.
know what you know,
You know
bro.
what you know, like, I'm telling you,
Hey, bro, I'm not-
anytime you second
listen.
guess that type of intuition,
Yeah, listen.
well, you already know.
Think about this. I'm the only rapper or coming up artist from Anderson on shows with people who already in the industry. You ain't talking about me, nigga. Who the fuck you talking about? If I'm the only one
Yeah.
and you ain't. You know what I mean? You feeling like I stole the show? I ain't feel like I stole no show. I felt like I was doing me. It didn't have nothing to do with y'all. I wanted to work with who was popping. Just like every artist. You see Jay-Z jump on something that's an artist that's he jump on a motherfucking Kodak Black song. He ain't been in the loop in how long? He wanna work with who popping. So the people who listening to this person can hear him. I was chasing clout. Most people not gonna say that, but clout, this the definition of clout. Dealing with anybody who got a bigger fan base than you to get you more popularity.
Real.
I was chasing clout. I was willing to pay for it. Let my artist get a feature.
Hey, when you get a receipt for it, it's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen. Let my artist get a feature. I'll pay you. Woo, 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 woo. No, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with chasing clout. And don't let nobody tell y'all different.
Hell, everybody
Because guess what?
shit
Guess
done
what?
it.
Right.
Guess what? When a local artist go do a song with an artist,
you
with
can
an
say, oh,
artist
you
in the
chasing clout
industry,
now.
guess what he doing? For notoriety. He want to be seen on a broader fan base, right?
Yeah.
He gonna call it networking, but BT chasing clout.
Yeah.
That's clout, bro.
They about
And most companies gonna want to try to hurry up and get you if they know you popping. If somebody go viral right now, somebody probably gonna be in your DM like, yo, before anybody else can, you know what I mean?
Right.
Book anything with you or do anything
you
with
got.
you.
Hey, listen.
So,
If you
I mean-
if you ain't first, you last. It's only one person in first. You feel me? If you ain't first, you last. So you got to get to this shit. Whether it's chasing clout or goddamn
So,
Bro,
marketing
if you ain't
or
chasing
trying
clout,
to
you wasting
networking.
your time, bro.
so let me ask
That's
you
all
this.
I'ma
So
say.
let me ask you this. Is the beef personal though? Or is
I
it just
get-
like
listen.
business, not sit down and talk
No,
to man
no.
to man type shit?
It's personal. It's personal because, like, you could have called me and asked me what I meant by what I said, opposed to saying, hey, I think you slick this and fuck you. I'm gonna go say my slick shit now. You know what I mean? So yeah, then it becomes personal. Because I was trying to spend money with y'all. I seen the value. I get out of jail, everybody telling me, look, this who doing what, woo. I ain't gonna rap. They was telling me I was too old. But then when I found out the young niggas ain't really got no
Substance.
grind about themselves to make themselves popping, I gotta do it.
Hey, we trying to get paid. We ain't gotta listen. We chasing goddamn riches, not fame.
Yeah, so with that being said, you know, I'm having L'Oreal reach out for features, like, well, get Dot a feature, get Collar a feature, get woo.
Shout out to Dot, man. TCL and Dot.
Yeah, shout out
Oh yeah,
to
he
Dot.
hard too, man. He hard.
Yeah, so I'm reaching out like as management would, just like it ain't no different. Like you ain't gonna bring no artist to the city who ain't got the juice, nigga. You ain't finna. Bring no artist to the city who you don't believe can help you make your money back that you initially invested in. See, this the mentality I got, but I'm not speaking on this in every situation, so nobody don't know my mentality. You know what I mean? But I know the bullshit when I see it. Remember when I told you I'm in a dorm with 1,200 people. I make 1,200. I gotta outthink 1,199 people.
You know the patterns when you see it. You know the
Patterns.
patterns.
I got experience.
Yeah.
No,
I
them
got
patterns.
experience.
So I got a question, because this go on in the industry every day where people be beefing against one another and they don't even know what they beefing about, but they just beefing. Do you think it could be a situation where they're trying to market?
I don't care about the resource. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not self-centered. I'm not self-centered. If you marketing me and the conflict between us, cool. We both gonna gain from it. Cause I'm gonna think money first. I know without marketing, there's nothing. Without marketing, you have nothing. You gotta pay to get on, baby.
Well, people do that.
Well,
Like they'll just start
my
some
thing
beef.
is though, I know y'all from Los Angeles.
No, they not from Los Angeles.
I don't know, man. I just want
They
y'all
from
to
the
be brothers.
outskirts.
I don't want y'all to, y'all mean,
He talks
I done
about
been in the field too. I know how I feel. Yeah, I know how you feel me. I just want y'all to be cool.
And then you know, a lot of people look at it like it's just a little rap beef, woo woo. I hate when local rappers be beefing and shit, woo woo. But y'all niggas ain't say nothing when King Von and Dirk was just at fucking GBD. They local rappers. That's local rap beef.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that valid? And you looking at these niggas like, boy, those smoke you, those niggas real, they woo woo. But then the moment you see us doing it, oh, I hate local rap beef, and I'm sitting here, I'm sick of this and all that. Yeah, listen. They both from Chicago. They ain't beefing with Atlanta.
But can I ask you a question though? So hearing about this beef or what's going on, what does that make you want to do?
I don't think they need to do that.
No, I'm asking the question, not like what does that make you want to do? You want to go check out their music? Like, what do you?
Oh,
you
yeah,
hear people?
I'm definitely going, you know what I mean? Because I ain't really never tapped in with now one of them.
So when you see people beefing, you want to see what the beef is about first, right?
Yeah.
And then you want to,
but
then you
really do.
I don't want them to be.
No,
But
you
see,
missing the
ask-
point.
Ask me that question.
Hold on, hold
Okay,
on.
let me ask him this
Ask me
question
that
because he's
question.
missing the point.
No, because I'm trying to throw it
But
out.
listen,
Ask me that
listen.
question.
Let me.
You feel me? I don't want
I
to be
ask you
bad
a question.
business.
And let me say this though. It wasn't a beef. It was just me speaking on.
Yeah.
Listen, the moment I spoke on what was already being produced, listen, think about this. Y'all heard this nigga's song. Y'all wasn't trying to stop him when he made his song and even was cute enough to put a video to it. But the moment Millie and TCM catch wind of it and I respond to it and I put an address on who I'm not talking to, who I'm talking to, because I learned from prior experience that if I say some indirect shit, it's gonna go for all artists. No, bro, I'm talking to
Put a
this
stamp
one.
on it.
Yeah, I'll put a stamp on it.
Put a stamp
Now
on it.
it's rap beef because me reiterating how I know they feel about me.
So what I'm gonna do is ask me that
So
question.
the question I was asking
Thank
is, when you hear people about, when you hear rap beef, right? What's the first thing you do?
So now, as where I'm at business wise, I need to know what's going on.
And how do you do that?
So what you do is you have two different parties, right? You let one party give they side, you let another party give their side, and then yeah. So then when you do that, when you have a platform like this, HTG podcast, anything goes. So obviously it's like a media, visual platform, audio. So like, listen, we're gonna hear his side, but everybody else book on down the week. Hear their side, then you gonna get the third side, the audience. But what you're gonna do is, me as a businessman and how I think about this, you feel me? But I ain't trying to do no time behind you, but I'm gonna capitalize off this. You feel me? So if you want to come at me, hey, I can come at you. I put a stamp on it. You feel me? Once I put the stamp on it, the issue is there. But listen, if it's gonna capitalize, you feel me, and we can keep it right with it, cause it's entertainment.
So
You
if
feel
it's in
me?
the
For
streets,
me,
how
it's
do you
entertainment.
capitalize on it?
Also in the streets,
You lose.
you feel me? Like if you still wanna play the
I'm
street
talking about the
game.
mass. The
Huh?
mass, not you and the people that's.
Oh yeah, the mat and
The
the mat
mass.
and
How
the
they cap-
yeah,
how you
and the
capitalize
big
off
and the
the
bigger
mass?
scope of thing, I think like this, the streets gonna lose. You feel me?
No, I'm saying is if there's two people beefing, you want to hear both sides of the story, but you want to also you hear who's the better rapper, who's this. You want to check out their music, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You
Capitalize.
Oh, yeah, let's
Capitalize. Because
But
you
that's
know.
capitalize.
Well, that's
Off
that
camera, I
goes
got
why
something for
say
you.
That's how they like to do their marketing.
Yeah, I mean, they
I
market
Hey,
it. But
hey,
all I'm
hold
saying
on,
is,
hold
though,
on.
y'all
I'm
brothers.
saying it from a business.
Y'all
point.
brothers.
But
Y'all
hold on, listen, hold on.
check
Before,
this out, y'all
first off, this.
I got
Hold
no
up,
respect
time out,
for
time out,
you.
time out, time out.
That's why
At the end of the day, from what I'm understanding from this side, it's not a gimmick. So I'm probably gonna get that from the other side. It's not a gimmick. But what I'm saying is, what you're saying is this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
I'm saying he's a smart individual, bro. He's very smart. You feel me? And just like you just said, is 1,199 people.
I make the
You still,
1,200.
you make the 1,200. You feel me? I'm saying, be smart enough to make your bucks. But be smart enough to, you know what I mean, have control and know what's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
But the people made it a beef. I just responded on what was initially
I
given.
understand that, bro. I'm not putting no fight on you because I don't know nothing about it. Like I
Yeah,
said,
definitely.
this whole thing just sprung up on me. You feel me? I don't even know nothing about it. I hear Scully, you feel me? And I've been, like I said, I've been listening to your shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
To answer your question, I think that it sells.
Yeah, it do sell.
It sells. As in, like, you're going to,
And
like
it's
you're
not
gonna
just
say,
selling, it's us being seen and heard by people we don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, but
because
see,
people going to hear, they want to hear a story.
Yeah.
Life is a story.
Right.
Yeah, like
So, you know,
And people know.
It's gaining new people. Like, oh shit, I didn't know who he was, but I have
Exactly.
seen such
and,
and such.
and the thing they don't understand for me, my people, I already knew who y'all was. Your people didn't know who the fuck I was. And then you go say some slick shit and give me something to capitalize off of to bring them over here.
See,
Like,
he
I don't
playing chess,
Like he
though.
said.
He playing chess. See,
hey, you
that's
gotta
the
play.
thing.
Hey, you gotta
He
play.
really playing chess. You feel me?
once again, I'm gonna
He
tell you,
playing chess.
they don't know my mentality.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. He
Hey,
playing
so listen, what we gonna get to now?
This
We done-
mystery box.
Yeah, we about to get to the mystery box, you know what I'm saying? Get a little spicy in here, you feel me? We got the Killer KJSB mystery box, Henry Girl talk shit, women say SWS.
You got any questions, bro?
Oh no, we got plenty. We got plenty more. We finna shake it up. Anybody need an arm?
We're just gonna calm this situation down.
Anybody need an arm?
We're gonna get into a little bit of smash or pass. Now we're gonna do a little bit of smash or pass. And you have to do either or. You can't smash both of them. It's either or. So I love it, not smash or pass. Like I love
Can't have a bunch of roundness now. You gotta do it.
Okay, your first one is.
He's not gonna know the first person.
Are you serious?
Go ahead.
Naomi Campbell or Tyra Banks?
Neither one he don't know.
Naomi Campbell.
Do you know who Tyra Banks is?
Yeah, the supermodel.
Okay.
That, you know, had y'all all want to be skinny. Yeah. But I'm talking about what she had them in her prime on there.
America's Top
America's Top Model. Oh, you gotta have to help Coach Shane. He don't know. All right, you got Angela Simmons or Vanessa Simmons?
Angela.
Everybody
I want her.
Cause yo Gotti talk about. Have you ever
Hey,
seen Vanessa?
hey, listen.
I just
You see,
said that.
whoa. You see how I just chose Vanessa and I gave you my reason why?
No, Angela.
Angela,
Yeah.
and I gave you my reason
Cause
why.
yo Gotti.
Guess what? Guess why they listening to Millie? Because this stupid ass nigga just spoke on me.
Yeah.
It's the same
It's
concept.
the same. Yep, you right. You right about that. Ooh, I don't think you're ready for this, but you might be.
Right.
If you were asked to do a versus with anyone in the Carolinas, who would you pick?
Who else?
We'll speak about this off camera.
Hey,
Business.
listen. If I
Will you
was,
shut up?
if
They
I was,
can't be
play a
on
game.
TCM now. They
If I
can't be
was-
on TCM.
I wouldn't go against the brand.
See, I knew you was gonna say
No.
that. He my like, bro.
I gotta
get somebody
go ahead and eliminate the problem. The problem. I'm gonna choose the problem.
So who
Exactly.
you
I'm
doing
gonna
versus
choose the
with?
problem.
Who you doing versus
I'm
with?
gonna do it with Scully, nigga.
All right,
Oh, versus.
Versus.
HTG podcast is dropped.
Listen.
He calling you,
I
nigga.
believe in one thing. One take care of all take care of one. Bro, I ain't gonna never go against what's for me in no form, shape, or fashion. But what ain't for me, let's see who the bit
Best 16, man. Hot 16, front line.
What's your
you
next
feel me?
question?
All that. You feel me?
Name 3 things describing you using the letters T, C, M, or take a shot.
Time, capital, and money.
You can't use that.
How? You just said
no,
3 things.
No.
Listen,
no.
I'm finna describe it for
No.
you. I'm finna describe it for you. I put time into the things that's gonna get me that capital, that's gonna produce that money, that longevity, to break generational
Right,
curses.
this dude right here say he
You ain't been see, you know you can't use that. You can't use that, Billy.
I like you, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna let you pass with that, but you know you
What's
can't
the
use
next
that. You know you can't use
What's
that.
the
You know
next
you can't use that. Man, I'm appalled. If you were given power for one day to fix or change anything in the world, what would you fix or change?
If I was given power to fix or change anything in the world, what would I fix or change? Oh,
That's a good one.
that's good. I believe, yeah.
It's a lot.
And not only that, I believe in the chain of custody. Like without the bad, how would you know how good joy was? You get what I'm saying?
You mean what it said again?
How would you know how good joy felt without the bad?
Without the money, how would you
Without
know?
the pain, no hope. Without the pain, without going
Oh,
through
without
it.
the bad.
Yeah, without the bad, B-A-D.
Oh, yeah.
How would you know how good joy felt if you ain't never went through nothing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I fucks with
I think
that.
you gotta struggle a little bit to feel what it
No,
really is.
appreciate it. Look to
Yeah.
appreciate the joy. Because you know what it's like not to have it.
Okay. Name something you would like to see changed in the rap game.
Artists get out of hand fine and have everything to prove to everybody who don't know or questioning them or second guessing. And instead of just feeling like my talent won't get me out of here, I would change that. Beat your ass up and go do something. Go rap for somebody. Go show these people why they should check you out. Go do something other than rap. The rap is last. Go do something else right quick. That's what I would do.
And then I got one more smash or pass. Holly Berry or Jada Pinkett?
He like, you want to go with Jada to see him?
Nah, for Monster Ball,
That's
But you know what Jada like to do.
Entanglement.
yeah, I'll go with Jada. I need her to understand who I am as a person.
This some of that fruity right here, baby.
Yeah, I'll go with Jada.
I smell it.
Killer had this one right here. Had to.
So what was your question for me, dog?
Oh, so listen, I got something. Listen, so I want to shift the energy from you to Shay, right? So they be like, oh, they go SB with that flirting ass shit. You feel me? We got there cool. You feel
I've been
me?
on her for a while.
Hey, clap on the shout out. You did. But look, this is what I want to talk about. Like, so we had a podcast a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, with Top Chef Entertainment out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. They got an artist, Trill A. So I was like, hey, Nick, there's a whole bunch of men like it is around you right now. So I'm like, hey, well, y'all shut up and let this girl talk, right? So I want to, what's the vibe in the COVID situation when it's a woman dealing with a man? What's the vibe? Like, is it like, hey, pull up on me, or like, nah, nigga, I ain't trying to pull up. Is it Netflix and chill? You know, like.
You talking about like as far as like intimate fucking shit like that?
Yeah, like
Your personal life.
Personal life? I mean, shit, I done had COVID, so I'm pulling up.
You know what she said? I done had it.
Well,
Put that COVID on them.
Now, but I mean, I feel like we at a point now where like people doing what they want to do. Like it's not really COVID is the new norm.
I think at the beginning it was fun because everybody had to be in the house, so you had all these little different things you could spice up or fix, but then it got boring to a certain. I mean, when you did it so long, it's like it got old, and it's like, what's to do now? Goddamn, nigga, we don't watch Netflix and chill all goddamn day. We don't fuck every goddamn day of the week. So what is it? We don't ate everything
See,
in the
I'm
house.
not a movie
so
girl.
what's left?
I'm not a movie girl, so we really can't lay up and chill and watch a movie because I don't like. I'm not. My ADHD is not gonna let me watch a fucking movie. Right?
You gotta be busy.
Yeah, not even busy, but I gotta have something that's really like stimulating me. Like
Clean up, everybody clean up.
movies don't really do it for me like that.
Okay. Well, hey, listen. I just want to know. You know, I always want to get a female
What
perspective on.
other girls say?
Huh?
What girls?
I mean, they were just saying, you know, they been chilling.
Hey, what you need to ask Shay What other women doing? Listen, do what you need to ask them.
Tell me.
What other women?
Tell me, sir.
No, I ain't asking you nothing, cause I know that.
HTG, TCM podcast.
Right.
I wanna know.
What
They
other
never shake his
women?
head.
What other women bringing to the table? What Shay bringing to the table? That's what you need.
So
to
tell me this: are you looking for an equal or somebody that you can build?
No, bro, you ain't asked what I asked.
I wanted to put it. I had to put it in another way.
I can't say I'm looking for equal because I'm not finished.
That was a good
Like,
question for you.
the development of me is not complete.
Yeah.
So I don't want. It can't be equal if I'm not where I know
But you
I'm
ain't
going
trying
to
to
be.
build a nigga though.
I don't mind building, but goddamn.
She ain't building no
I ain't
nigga,
building
bro.
no nigga.
Okay, so this is what I'm getting to right here. How you got these men around you? They ain't gonna allow you to do
She ain't building no
nothing.
See, look,
They don't play. Like,
he got that. You know what I said when you hit the million, how I act if I hit the lottery?
Yeah.
That's the attitude he got right there.
She ain't building no
You feel me?
nigga.
He don't want none of
I ain't-
these people around here to
listen,
be distracted.
Listen,
Everybody
I ain't let
focus
Shay.
on the goal.
I ain't show Shay what quality look like in order for her to go build somebody because naturally women
But I
are.
feel like you can
Wait.
have-
Naturally, women are already always building men. Fine.
Yeah,
Listen,
but you're right.
listen.
You're right.
Naturally, men are attracted to women who gonna mother them. Shay ain't building up no nigga.
I'm not
He gotta
building
come
no
already ready. Cause I was already ready.
Better
bro.
be ready.
So that means
That makes
she wants
sense. I'm
somebody
not-
to baby her then.
No, she wants somebody who can match her fucking drive
Or
and
take
her
me
energy.
higher. Yeah.
Or take her higher.
I said I'm not finished.
Yeah.
There we go
So-
back.
She ain't motherfucking building up no
You
nigga.
feel? You hear?
Hey, she.
Hold on, you heard.
There ain't
You
no
didn't
fucking
say
building
love.
there around this bitch.
She didn't say who we like or who she would love. She said energy. That means if they probably done it and he left, she probably not gonna be mad. Nigga, just make sure your ass there for that point, man. Tomorrow when we go do whatever business we got together. You feel me? You want the same energy. Then go and do the same thing you want to do. Right? Am I right or wrong?
I don't know what the question was.
I'm saying, no, he's saying like,
Man,
you want, basically what he's saying is you ain't with all that lovey-dovey shit, you just want a man who gonna be on
I don't
the
think
same
that he
page.
said. I don't think he said it was about the based off the lovey
If it's gonna be lovey-dovey, little dog gonna have to already be put together.
Right.
Yeah, what you
He
saying?
he can't say, hey, I need time to get my shit
But to
together.
be honest,
Yeah.
like,
She ain't trying to fix
I
nobody.
really, no nigga has really, like, tried to really pursue me without their shit together, so.
His ass gonna run
Whoa.
He hit you with that seatbelt move.
Because I feel like if she really
don't
listen,
like that.
I feel like if she really know her value, I don't. That's settling because you 20 plus. Let's say you 20 plus, and you telling a fucking 20-year-old plus man that hey, I still need time to get my shit together. Okay, well you not ready, bro. It ain't no disrespect. It ain't nothing. But bro, we usually jump out the porch at 14. So you done had a 10-year run and you still need help get your shit together. I ain't for you. It ain't that personal, but I'm looking for somebody who can match my energy.
But what's taking so long?
Yeah,
Why your
10-year
shit not
run.
together?
You
Why
still
your-
you try to holler at a girl telling her like, look, I still need. I fucked up on what? Like, I still need time to get myself together. Like, hold up. You just say you know your worth and your value. This nigga telling you he's gonna be a problem, and you gonna settle for that. No, now,
I'm feeling though.
yeah. See, she can't deal with
That's
that.
what I'm
It ain't
saying.
about like potential. You don't even give a shit about potential.
Potential ain't never got nobody nothing.
But the thing is like I was at the same question I asked you. If you teach a motherfucker like your game, your vision, your whatever. Yeah, you say you don't fuck with nobody if they don't get the first time. But if you just taught somebody how to get it, but you see it in them, that's the potential. Like you see them, they probably gonna get their shit together.
Nah, she
And you
was
think
ready.
they gonna get their shit
She
together.
was ready. It just took some time.
That's why.
That's what I'm saying. That's
She
why
saying
they
that's
so
called
single
potential.
now.
That's the
why they be so
potential.
single.
That's why she need to stay single.
That's why they single.
I wait for you to come.
Y'all got to do a podcast to find me love type shit. Y'all ain't trying to
You know we taking that one levels around.
They gonna run that.
Hey,
playing South, baby. You ain't never gonna
You
find
gotta
nobody.
have fun and be yourself. That's what we do.
But we just, I'm kind of like just trying to quit her mentality of,
Build it.
yeah, when she meet a man, he gonna have to like
The
bring something to the
build.
table and build her
Instead
more
of the
than what she
love,
already
instead
got.
of
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Instead of
instead of
looking at
love.
it from the love perspective.
And that's what mess a lot. I'm gonna
That's
tell
what
y'all.
mess a lot of
That's
men
a
and
mess.
females
That's what mess a
up.
lot of females up because
And
we focus so
men.
much on the love, but we don't. These white women is not
I'm
worried about
telling
love,
you,
bro.
they
They
worried
worried
about
about
the
financial
bill.
freedom,
They worried about
stability,
the bill.
production.
And
Like,
I'm telling you like
you
this.
can't be mad. Like, if you believe in yourself so much and you feel like you that bitch, then why shouldn't the nigga you fuck with be that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, why shouldn't he have
Right.
these?
Why shouldn't he?
BSB house.
Because think about men. Listen how men play on women. A man ain't gonna fuck with nobody who ain't ready. He gonna get the girl that he feel like ready to be who he need her to be.
But
So let me ask you
wait,
this. Let me
because you
ask
will
this.
do the chase. Niggas will chase now.
Yeah,
You'll
they
chase
will.
and hunt, huh?
That's why you get tricked.
I mean,
Okay,
men
but
and
then-
women both do the
But
same thing.
but also if you find a woman that's ready, what if the nigga fuck up on the girl that's ready?
I ain't make mistakes.
Why is it just you make mistakes, but
No,
you
listen,
so into
Listen, what y'all women do understand though, before y'all will know y'all want to have intercourses with us, but y'all will still make us wait. Listen, during that process,
A woman chooses who she sleep with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying, during that process, of
We really
making
have
us-
power.
Man chooses who he married.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm trying not to talk, but he really talking over here. But he really talking over here.
hold on.
Let bro go, let bro go, let him
Listen.
go.
Y'all gotta understand. Snow just got through doing 12 years, 9 months.
He tell me.
Listen, no, he ain't tender. Listen. He ain't tender. It ain't that he tender. He see what y'all not gonna see. He can
Oh, he
distinguish.
fresh. He
Yeah,
fresh.
his mind is on fucking Mars.
Yeah.
While y'all
yeah,
still
yeah,
down here at Earth.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? So guess what? He gonna be the person who he's sitting over there. Listen, you can never distinguish a man's mentality when he doing that shit he doing now. You don't know nothing.
Right.
He know everything.
He's soaking.
Yep.
Soaking it all up.
So that gives him the upper hand, bro.
But we want to hear from you. Come on, you gotta say something. You
Give us
gotta
some of that
you.
game, man. Give us some.
Snow been doing shit all night. Y'all just been missing it.
I know what's going on.
I hear him over here.
Tell us how you feel about this situation.
I just told you. They picked up wives.
They picked the wives.
That's just how you feel.
Hey, nigga ain't gonna marry nothing that he don't want.
And they ain't ready.
Well, he ain't gonna
That's
lock
what
him
I'm
down.
telling you. She come fully equipped. She gotta be able to mother that nigga, bro. I'm telling you.
He
Shout out to
right.
He ain't gonna
her.
goddamn value nothing other than that.
He right.
He ain't gonna value nothing
I'm
other
telling
than
you right now, if you can't cook,
mother.
you ain't got no job, you ain't got
Mother,
no boy.
You ain't gonna show me you
Boy,
gonna
it's over
sacrifice
with.
everything you got for me,
It's over with.
no matter what I got going on.
It's over with.
Mother,
It's over with.
You hear
He
what
right
I'm
though.
saying?
He
Mother.
fast though. He definitely on the point.
you hear that?
Basically right about it. He definitely right about it.
I ain't worried about it.
Let's take our arm.
Y'all already know
You ain't know.
I don't do no kissing.
You
and
got
fucking.
an arm, sis. You got an arm.
I like that.
Hey, Snow need an arm over here. Snow ain't been drinking.
They
Big
got my
Snow.
ball on
Big Snow ain't
We
been
trying to
drinking.
get you on there, man. We're trying to open you up.
Big Snow ain't been drinking. He need an arm.
Yeah,
Take you to get that.
What I want every day.
Hey, I'm just saying, anything you got in your head that you want to shed some light on, bro.
Yeah, cause you.
Yeah,
you said
I got something for you.
Listen though, he listen. I'm
I feel like we all play different parts.
Listen,
Of the
if
whole
you,
life.
if you really playing chess, normally when you sit across from your opponent, he's gonna be bragging and boasting. I'm gonna take this pawn. I'm gonna hit you with this, hit you. So he's soaking up your mentality.
Everybody playing.
Yeah, and you not never knowing his, which then becomes the
Make
mama,
him dangerous.
the black mama. Yeah, because guess what? You never knew my mentality. I knew everything of yours.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
On. Yeah, you need one? Yeah.
No,
Y'all up.
Give me a Tito.
Y'all
Hey,
got
look though.
I thought you had some.
Oh, they They got the pickle juice pouring in this motherfucker.
You snitching like a motherfucker.
No, we letting everybody know that. We letting everybody know we got all flavors. Whatever you need here.
This ain't no flavor. This ain't no flavor.
My April taught me that.
Snitches was stitches.
Listen, I'm the boss. So listen. I got shit women say. Snitches get stitches. You
Shit women say.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, hey, look, what I want to get to, like, the being a one-on-one, right? Like, if I get the perspective from Dirty Diana, you feel me, BM, Silent Assassin, Cash Out, KJ, Red, like being a one-on-one. So it's TCM. Tell me how you one-on-one, because we already distinguished ourselves, but we talking about as a whole. How you one-on-one?
What y'all distinguish?
Like, no, I'm saying it's on your radar. Like, so if you want to, hey, listen, if I
How you
distinguish,
distinguish you all?
no, so listen.
Oh, how they
I can tell you about
that I
us.
was one of one.
Yeah, I want to know
I'm
how
the
you
only
want to.
one. The holy one.
So I was trying to get you back to was holy. Listen. Hold up. I was trying to get them back to the Holy Grail and explain this to me, cause we got shuffled. So I want to hear like the one-on-one with the Holy Grail. I want you to explain the concept of that.
All right. The Holy Grail, like, it came about when I knew that I was gonna share my information and my knowledge, and my biggest goal was to build somebody up who wasn't built before me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because we come from a culture where we feel like, yo, if I tell you what I got on it, and then you reach out, it's gonna kill me out. It's gonna take away from me. But I feel like what's meant for me is meant for me, and I believe in the law of attraction. What I give out, I'm gonna receive. So if I give out the bullshit, I'm gonna receive fuck shit from people. It just how it comes. You know what I'm saying? So when I came up with Holy Grail, I looked at all the people I gave opportunity, and either benefited both of us or it didn't benefit me personally. And it was all for them. And she's just my biggest reflection of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I can stay in her ear about things and how she should maneuver and what it's going to take to get her to the next level of statue that she want to be on. So that's where the Holy Grail came from. But then when you think about it, Jesus went through the blasphemy, the people turning on him, Judas, and then all this stuff. I'm encountering that now. And I'm remaining. Before me, there wasn't a me. There wasn't nobody creating a culture who was persistent, who was as driven and obsessed with, you know what I mean, showing the other people there's another way. There wasn't another me. But I had to go through what Jesus, I got to go through what Jesus going through. But guess what? The Holy One came. I rose from the dead, baby. I'm here.
Oh,
That's the promo video. That's the promo video right there.
Yeah.
That's the promo.
That you want to work with, that you have to work with.
I wanted to work with Scully.
Versus, man.
Versus.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of dog.
We got this
music,
all
though.
working.
I ain't even with him, you know, batting for his team and protecting his people. Like, that's cool. I get that part. I ain't taking from me still liking you as an artist, but if I need to tighten you up, I'm gonna do that too. But I still like you. I ain't hating on you like that. You know what I mean? For real. Yeah, I ain't hating on you. I like you. I still like you.
You can't deny people though.
Nah, you can't.
Hey,
But they deny mine though. Hey, but I'm okay with that because I know they don't know my mentality, and you know we come from different worlds and fucking situations. So
Hey, listen. Hey, we got the hookah. Hey, they been passing the hookah, but they ain't passing the cash out. Hey, listen. I want to shout out to Andrea's Exotic. You know what I'm saying? Lux Fumes. You feel me? Providing the hookah tonight. You did on the HTG podcast.